Hi all, it's Lazy Bow Cloud and Storm.
Hi.
Welcome, hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, so we're going to continue with air dry clay again. But we're going to make, with the remainder of the clay from the kits, from the Craft Maker air dry kit, poster bases, because we're going to later on do another project with that. And where are the rest of the clay? Oh, there.
Should be cider.
So we're not going to open all of them all at once, but
We are going to open, I guess, one each at a time.
as we use them.
Some
These are like a lot more harder.
clay off from the previous.
What are you doing? I was just flattening it out. Anyways, so I'm just going to open up mine.
And I'm going to open up mine.
Then just a little bit of water. I have to squeeze my sponge and leave it here. Soak up all the excess. Okay, so we're going to shape this hard clay. So we're just going to squeeze it for a while with our hand heat, body heat, and try and
Manipulate it
into a ball. Right. And doesn't, it's like this clay is so crackable that when it dries, it doesn't crack like this. That's, I guess, the good thing about this air dry clay. The one that we worked with from Aldi, it's very soft, but it when it dries, it cracks pretty easily when it's getting into the drying part, when the water's sort of dried off. And you see cracks are going through this. And the reason why I'm making the rest of this, because like in case we're going to make like 2 spares, in case one or two of them doesn't turn out that great, but I'm hoping they all turn out great and we can use all 6. This is such a messy one because you have to add water to it. Like the other one, we didn't really have to add water to it, the Aldi clay.
You could just work with it straight out of the packet.
Like so soft. This one is very hard to think, because like you can see, like when you squeeze it, it just cracks straight away. Just gonna put some water inside. So it's got water in it, moisture. I don't think my body heat is really making this any softer. Yeah. Definitely not making this softer. There's less crack now that I press on it. Okay, I'm going to slowly press it into a flat shape as I smooth out the cracks.
I have no cracks.
Just start squeezing out. Yeah, you want some cracks. Like, why? This is very not moldable, I'm telling you. Like, oh my gosh, it's already cracked.
Easier to Flatten.
I don't know about that. This is like such a hard clay. I don't think I've worked with such a hard clay as this one before. Like one have to smooth out like as I, you know, push it into shape. I don't know if this is normal. Look, there's just clays that are like that. So as you thingy, make sure you lift it every now and then off the thing. So unlike last time, it's stuck to it. So just as you push it into shape. And on top of that, it's a very hot day. Shouldn't it be more near to this clay? Or does it dry it out faster? I don't know how it works. Oh my gosh, there's a huge crack here. Okay, that should fix it. I have no idea if this is going to turn out to be, you know,
The way you want it to.
the shape I want it to. Because it needs to be square, guys. It needs to be square for us to put the tiles on it for our project. Put too much water, otherwise you'll end up like last time.
I'm using a sponge and then I'm using my hands.
Okay, I wonder if it can be rolled out yet. Let's see if I can. Oh, I'm stealing yours.
Yeah.
What's your side one, anyways?
I'm like, huh? Next thing I know, it's over there.
Okay, I'm gonna lift and yeah. This clay is very not moldable. Let's squeeze it back together and try again.
This clay should be able to be.
Yeah.
So
It's not.
now that mine's sort of. This one just cracks, so I can't. Okay. I'm just going to add some.
Maybe it's just very thirsty. It's been in that packet for so long. Maybe it's just
Needs water.
thirsty. Maybe should try rolling it on these.
Paper?
Yeah. Let's move this over here. Because what if, you know, it's less sticky? I have no idea. Just the thought. It's easier to lift,
No,
you know, because you can turn it upside down and then peel the paper off it. Yeah.
I suggest putting water on it.
Okay. This is a disaster. This is a fail. Take number 760. I always come up with some random numbers. Like, how can it? Maybe rub it with some water, like the sponge first, and then like a short, small layer, like a thin layer of water.
I did put water on it.
Or does this clay just take forever to like be moldable? Because like I'm struggling to understand this direct clay. It's just probably not a good quality clay, or I don't know. I don't know much about this stuff. I'm just guessing. Don't take my word for it. It's going so well and then just broke in half.
That you do.
Maybe the heat of my will like fire it up, you know, kiln. I'm the internally I'm firing up. I'm turning into a kiln. Why you keep cracking in the center? You are not meant to be cracking like this. I am struggling to understand your properties.
Your life.
Your characteristic. Why are you cracking so much? I mean, you shouldn't really be. Is my skin drawing the moisture from you? I'm sorry if it is. Right?
I'm mulling it, it's just that it
keeps cracking. Something in this. Check it out. Some blue thingy. Speck of something blue. Took it out. It's not there anymore. I don't know where it went. I think that's it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to wet the top, wet this thing, and then nope. This clay just does not like to be molded. Why is that? May I ask? I guess we'll just have to shape it by hand then, because it's just not working. This is going to take a while, peoples. As you can see, it's turning into a fish. It's opening up mouths. Are you going to try? Well, what if? No, I don't think that will stick to that too.
Yeah, you have to do it by hand. Damn it. Before it breaks in half like yours.
I'm just gonna use wet fingers as I push. Yeah. And then if it cracks, just push back in. I don't know if this is going to turn out to be anything at all.
Well, I've got a oval going. A very cracked oval.
So the water. Well, we're not looking for ovals. Looking for a square. And this ain't working very well. Really ain't.
I get it to the desired
Thickness.
thickness first, and then start shaping it into a square. Because at least if you have the thickness, you won't.
Mine just keeps cracking. Look, just keeps
Cracking.
and cracking.
think this one is a bit thicker.
I mean, it says to smooth out the cracks as you work with it, but I don't feel like air dry clay should be like that. Like, because it's cracking quite a lot. Are we just pushing too hard or something? I don't know. I feel like I'm having more issues with this clay than the first time we used it.
I'm having less problems.
What do you mean?
Mine's not. No, I had more cracks last time.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's just lucky draw sort of thing. Whichever piece you end up picking, it could be good or bad. You know?
And you get it to the desired thickness and shape is harder than it looks.
It is. Because it keeps cracking. I mean, I feel like once it sits in my palm, my hands enough, like it stops, there's less cracking, but
Mine's not really cracked.
lucky you. I'm just going to put some water all around just so I can... Okay, so...
I've got a blue thing in mine.
Yeah, that too. I thought I put it in accidentally, like my hand picked up something and it just, you know...
Well, this is going to have a blue speck in it because
Can't take it out.
I can't take it out.
That's okay, I'm going to cover it anyways. So what we're doing with these coasters bases are we're going to add some tile,
Mosaic tiles.
square tiles to it. So we're going to do a mosaic sort of thing. And then we've already bought the stuff, so we'll show you when we actually do that project. So I'm just going to now push it out. Seems to be a good thing, but I don't know how we're going to make this smooth, like as in even, you know what I mean? Or maybe you can just push like this with a sponge. It uses up clay, but you know. And then just start shaping it into a square. I'm not really sure, but mine's more smooth now. Oh dear.
It's cracking.
Yeah, I'm gonna overlap it again. This is a very hard to use clay for a beginner sort of a test sort of product. You know, to have some try it out sort of.
For a DIY kit, anyway.
Yeah, because you would buy a DIY kit just like to try it out, right? You wouldn't, if you were going to be serious about it, you wouldn't, most likely wouldn't, you'd probably take a course or something like that.
And get some better
And then get some better quality stuff, like actual tools and like professional stuff.
From an actual art clay shop or an art shop or something.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna start to shape it a bit, push it in, and just go like that. With round edges. And push this up that way. Probably should use probably this to go up against, like this. that shape. So it needs to, we need to make it at least this length, and that's roughly what mine is right now, the height and stuff. So I'm just gonna push this downwards.
Now mine's starting to crack.
Yeah, you just gotta smooth it out. Just going to, you know, sigh. Probably can't see this actually. I'm gonna move the water over here. I didn't realize that. Sorry if you haven't been able to see what I've been doing. So pretty much we just squeezed it to a thickness because it just kept cracking. And then this is currently what it looks like now after I squeezed it. And I'm just using this edge to help me get a smoother edge. And then because we tried to roll it out with this, but it kept sticking. The other clay didn't stick
as much, yeah.
Yeah, and this one's just hard to, you know.
Using this to manipulate my square.
Yeah, so just using this to get the straight edges and manipulate it into a square, like she said.
Just say that.
Because that's the shape we're going for, right? And can't really do that with the rolling pin at this stage because it just can't. This clay just doesn't like it. So I'm just going to push this up against it and then it's not cracking as much now that I've got it to this size. Let me see. So measuring, yep, and then this way. Yep, so mine's roughly that. Just need to straighten it up a bit. Ooh. And then I'll flip it over after.
Which I've just done.
After this side is kind of done.
I'm also using this as a thickness.
Yeah, so I can make it the height of this as well.
So thickness.
I mean, I think I did pretty well. It's just not smooth at the top, that's all. Let's see if I can smooth it out a bit. Very rocky.
This makes a good flattener.
But it might lift up my thing. Like I said, it might break it. I'm worried.
No, maybe you should put water on it and then flatten.
I'm worried. I'm not gonna risk it.
Like I am.
Yeah. Just put some layer of water on this. If you flip it around, it pretty much smooths it out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So you don't really need to use that to smooth it out.
I'm using it to flatten.
Oh, flatten.
Yeah. Because I'm like... yeah. Using it to flatten it.
Mine's pretty straight. just this side. It's not, the corner here is not as thingy as this one. So I just figured we probably should have straight corners, right? Because the tiles are straight corners. I just realized that. I'm gonna just start pushing this out to get that straight corner. Oh my gosh, mine rolled. Okay, almost got that straight corner for one side. We have to make 6 of these. So we'll probably just show you guys how we make the one each, and then we'll do the rest, like, you know, in our own time. Because this is just taking way too long. Because of the quality of this clay. It could be, or it could just be us. I'm not saying it is the quality. You right there?
I'm just trying to flatten it so that it's sort of the same.
To clean this off, this one. Sorry. The water's over there, so. Her elbow's in my face. Okay, so mine's pretty much the shape. Just gonna smooth it out. Ah, still got that corner. Fix it.
You make it so square.
Kept working at it. We're putting it against the thing and then working at it. She's like, I'm going to use both. Right angle. Need my geometrical tools.
Something like that.
Okay, so now I'm going to do a measurement just to make sure it's the right. Yep. I'm quite accurate. yeah. Okay, time to smooth it out. So just some water, and rub it in, and then smooth out the edges like that. And then flip it around. Smooth out these edges. I did pretty well. It might not be exactly straight on each side, but yeah, I did pretty well for a coaster. I'm going to put it on another one so that this one, because this one's a bit dirty now that I've used it. These lines will probably still be there. That's okay. We're just putting tiles on top anyways. Let's probably keep it the one green. Beautiful. Did well with this one. Quite happy with that result.
Mine's too thin in that corner.
Let's push it out. Like as in not like push out like that. Don't keep squeezing all of that. Get rid of this board. You need to where it's thicker, right?
Just there.
Yeah, and then push it up against. There's a bit of hair on this. Just gonna like move it. Your thing's too dry. Just like a extra. And now just shape it. So do put the things against it and go around, because you can turn your piece of paper. Just push up against, and then just keep going around until you get the shape you need. Yep, so that is us creating. So we're going to create an extra few of these ones. Probably not in this video, but we're just showing you how we're going to do it. I mean, this is very hard to work with clay. We just want to finish off the clay pieces, that's all. So while she's finishing off her one, yeah, I'll just go through the stuff that we go through the kit again. So you get like the clay 4 clay pieces, so it's like 300 grams. It was 2 last time, 2, yeah. So 4 pieces of these clay thingies in the kit. But they're actually very hard, so you have to really work it to get it to that, you know, shape you want. So it takes ages, and then they do each come with one of these patterned rollers. So you get 3 different patterns. You get 2 pots of paint, a pink and a green, a paintbrush. Don't think you get any other tool kits with it, like a tool thingy with it. So we bought these from Amazon separately. These ones came together in one kit. You can check it out in our previous video where we show the Audi clay. And it comes with like some cutters as well, some short cutters and long cutters. Previously in the first video, when we started the kit, well, when we first tried the kit, we also used these paddle sticks, but then figured that these would be better, so I bought a pack of those. That whole set was like two of these big acrylic boards, 2 of these small ones, and then you get 2 tool thingies, like these type of tool things, like a pointy tool and like some sort of scrapey brush tool thing. Let me show you what I mean, like this. It's got that little the steel brush thing at the end, and then you get 2 rolling pins, these 2, and then 2 long cutters and 2 short cutters. So I think it's like 12 pieces in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 pieces in total in that whole clay kit. And then we also bought another kit from Kmart, but we didn't really use it in this video, so I won't show you. You can check that out in our first video. And yeah. And then we did buy these skateboards to work on as well, but we found that working on these scrap like adhesive backing was quite useful. So we have a lot of this at home because my mum likes to use it to protect things. So I just grabbed a few of these and like we had it lying around the house, and then used it because it's got this sort of surface that is very like a smoother surface, kind of like your baking paper or parchment paper has how it has like one side is smooth and the other side is more paperish. So we got that stuff.
I'm just moving mine coaster out. And digging out any cracks and lumps.
Use your sponge, like, you know, like as in wet. You need to kind of wet the sponge.
It is wet.
No, like you need moisture. One side's thin, one side's thick.
One side's thin, one side's thick. I don't know how it worked. It happens.
Let's see if I can fix it. She always does this to me.
Well, I got you the shape.
Let's see if it's like... I mean, the size is okay. It's thinner on one side than it is the other. See if we can fix that up.
That's the only thing that went wrong. At least I got the shape.
So, your thoughts on it while I do this?
My thoughts on the Kmart kit is that the clay is very, very hard to make into a ball or your desired shape, depending on what you're making.
I'm struggling.
It's hard to roll out. You can't use any type of roller because it just sticks to it. So you have to use your hand, and it's hard to manipulate the clay. So yeah, it's not something I would probably buy again.
Yeah, for fun would be just to try it out is okay.
Okay,
but and accidentally bought freaking 2.
It's not something I would
don't know how that happened.
Buy again or do again. If I wanted to buy multiple clay, I'd probably stick with the Audi one,
But that one you can't always buy, so you just probably if you're interested in it, just like find a premium clay, air dry clay to purchase from an actual like art shop or something or
like
clay shop.
Spotlight or another art supply store.
Like in Australia, Eckersley's. Or you can just search online, and I'm sure if you search air dry clay, something will come up.
And if you want to look in store, I'm sure if you Google air dry clay, they'll have some locations close to you.
I mean, you can do a lot with one pack, depending on how big your pieces are that you plan to do.
If you want to do something like coasters, you probably will just use one pack, or if you do a dish, probably one small pack.
So we get 4 pieces of 300, so that's like how much divided by
75, I think it is.
75 per a pack.
So something like this is 75 grams.
Wow, your maths was quick with that one. Or you just read it?
I read it from the book.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess her maths wasn't great, but
and then you can make something like this that'll equate to something like this packet. If you want to make something bigger, you'll probably have to put 2 pieces together, or if you want to make something smaller, you could probably make 2 small pieces out of this. So it actually depends on what you want to make. We made coasters and some dishes.
Trinket dishes or shallow dishes.
But you cannot eat out of them.
Not food safe.
Not food safe, not waterproof. Or you can't put them in the dishwasher, you can't wash them or anything like that.
You can wipe the surface with water, like if you glaze it.
If it's glazed, then you can wipe it.
But you can't like disperse it in.
But it's not waterproof.
Yeah. If you want to make some waterproof clay pieces, ceramic pieces, you gotta do the ones that are like you have to put in a kiln.
You have to buy. It
needs to be fried. That type is food. Then will be food safe.
So, yeah. How are you going?
Right. Getting to the shape, as you can see.
You just made it to the thickness anyway. Yeah, if you don't want to do anything messy like this, where your hands and surfaces get covered in clay, I suggest you
don't do it.
Don't do it. Or you can. Another alternative is Play-Doh.
I think polymer clay is less messy, right? It's kind of like a little bit like Play-Doh. But like you still have that one you can put in your normal oven to fire up. I don't know how it works. If you're interested in that type of stuff, you can Google search it and see how it works. But I have no idea. Don't take my word for it. Just guessing.
We only do these things for fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
because it looked interesting, and so we bought the kit and bought double of the kit
Accidentally.
accidentally.
Bought that, I forgot I bought it because I went to Coles when shopping with my mum one day, and then I saw that kit. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Forgot I bought it already. I brought it home. She's like, we already have that. I was like, oh, we do. I guess we have two to work on, one each.
So we thought there were possibly two different types of clay kits. Came home and they were the same. So yeah, just worked in our favour. Meant that we could have a book each to get inspiration and instructions. But yeah, there's a few specs in mine.
This is as flat as I can get it. I tried my best. I think I did pretty well.
Yeah, considering I flattened it too thin.
So fix it up a bit still a bit thin on one side, but it's better than it was before. I mean, it is that shape, right? Let me do a quick measurement.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a little bit smaller.
But
it'll just have to do. Is it? Let me do a quick. Oh no, the specs fell on top. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. Let me just get those specs off. No.
You shouldn't like specs.
No, because like
it'll make it uneven.
It was the dry specs from the table.
I don't really use that tool.
No, just take it off with my
nail
and then smooth out the spot. Oh no.
Should put it back on again.
Sponges got it on.
Try this one.
Alright, that's right. Okay.
So
fixed it up. It's a tiny bit smaller.
But it's still usable.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. So that's the 2 coasters today. We'll do the rest in our own time. Considering we only got a little much of spot to dry these out in our room. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want more information about the kit, I'll put a link in the description below and you can go check it out. Or you can just Google something similar, and if that kit isn't available in your area or country. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had fun, but it's just like hard to do with this kit.
To manipulate and
yeah, but we'll try with another one of the Audi clays next video. So until then, I hope you have a good rest of the day and good rest of the week and good until we see you again next time. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.